Beekeeping or apiculture entails the keeping or rearing of bees with the aim of exploiting its products, which include honey, pollen, propolis, venom and royal jelly. There are different species of bees in the world. Honeybees specifically are kept for honey production and pollination. The honeybee is the most important species of bees.
Bees are very important in crop production, just like any other agricultural input. Why you need bees is because it is for you to form a fruit like this melon here, you must have pollination take place. And the pollination means the bees will carry the male part of the flower called pollen to deposit it on the female part on the female flower or the female part of a flower. In melons, we have two different distinct flowers on one plant. We have the male flowers, which usually open widely like these ones. You can see these are male flowers, very open. And then we have the female flower, which has a small pod down here. Usually the male flowers develop fast on the melon stem before the female flower. So from one female fruit to one female flower to another female flower, you will have about three or four male flowers. And they usually come before the formation of the female one. And the bees will come in their own art. They will come to visit these male flowers for one purpose, to take the pollen from here for their own use. And as they are doing that, they will also come to visit the female one, which does not have pollen, for purposes of sucking nectar out of it. And doing that, by the time they leave the flower, they will have already pollinated the female flower, which finally develops into a fruit, but the male ones wither away.
Generally, beekeeping in Africa has been practiced from time immemorial. The traditional beekeepers use simple hives, often made from hollowed logs, grass, baskets, reeds and other traditional materials. The empty hives are placed high up on trees, become occupied by passing swarms and in due course are harvested by the beekeepers. Log hives and other traditional hives contribute to about 80% of Africa's honey production and provides a livelihood to many, especially in arid and semi-arid lands. This method of honey harvesting may destroy the colony and result in poor yield of low-quality honey products. Yet global demand of honey is twice the supply of the same. The main reason why beekeepers on the African continent are not doing good is because of poor production and processing tools, as well as lack of practical skills to produce and process honey to the standard required for markets. The Hive Group has turned this into an opportunity to help investors, producers and beekeepers to harness the potential of honey business through provision of the Hive Beekeepers Starter Kit. This kit contains all the production and processing tools, theoretical and practical training, as well as technical support built around its CAB hives.
You already have your veils. Confirm that everyone has zipped it up. I've gone to hives and someone has not zipped it up correct, like this one. So kama hajafunga, anafikiri amevaa, but when we get there.
This modern and improved version of Langstroth hives enable producers to manage the apiaries and allow harvesting without destroying the honeycombs in calm and skilled manner.
I'll shake the bees a bit, so I need some smoke. Okay. No, iko sawa. You see some yellow stuff. I don't know whether you can, at the lower part, that would be pollen. And then this, you see this brown thing? That is capped brood, that is the pupa stage. And then anything open here will be workers, but we'll go with this comb so that we can have a look at it to kill
Bee farming has very many benefits over other farm enterprises. It is not labor intensive. One laborer can manage up to 100 hives. It requires little land and does not compete with other agribusinesses for land. Bees do not interfere with other agricultural enterprises in terms of resources. For example, their food is pollen and nectar, which no other plants consume. The cost of starting and maintaining the business is low compared to other farm enterprises. It also encourages environmental conservation. Bees also help in crop pollination, hence food security, and plays a big role in biodiversity. Honey products are therapeutic in value, or simply put, honey is medicinal.
As we enter, we have to make a smoke bridge.
The Hive Group has established itself as a benchmark in the industry due to its emphasis on quality management through innovative ideas, quality equipment and practical training as a sure way to achieving high-quality bee products which earn suppliers healthy, sustainable profits. The Hive Group also empowers beekeeping communities so that they can improve their bee farming businesses and guarantees market for all bee products. Through awareness, trainings and closely monitored mentorship program, beekeepers eventually begin to understand the value of their business ventures and treat them with the required commercial angle. The Hive Group is also constantly innovating unique solutions for the African beekeeper, from domestication of the stingless bee to the creation of unique solutions for improvement of honey production from traditional hives.
This is where the honey is stored. These are the honey pots. You can see actually they are honey. If I touch them a little bit, you'll see honey coming out because it's all honey. And then this is the brood. This is where the eggs are.
The company is at the forefront of assisting national and local, regional, provincial and local governments, non-governmental organizations across the continent to achieve their targets for food security, improved livelihoods and poverty eradication through sustainable beekeeping projects embedded in crop production for maximum benefits in yields and incomes. Most importantly, the Hive Group has committed itself to champion the promotion of bee awareness in our communities, right from primary schools to farmers, public and private sector, so that we achieve our goal to live in a world where bees and mankind harmoniously coexist to ensure a healthy, balanced world ecosystem. We are determined not to see Albert Einstein's word come true, that if the bee disappeared off the face of the earth, man will only have 4 years left to live.